Well, boys and girls, that was a jolly good start to the season. Now we just need to keep it going because, let's face it, nobody wants a third year in the third tier of the Turkish league. So it's promotion or bust this year. That's the universal symbol for promotion. We're going up. If you weren't in the stream last night and you haven't caught up on the LOLLUJO 2, shame on you. But just to give you an idea of what's gone on, this is how our season has started. I'm not going to take you back through last season and the transfer window. You really can just go, oh dear, we're coughing now as well. The illness is starting to set in. You really can go back and check on that on LOLLUJO 2 if you really, really need to know what happened last year or during the transfer window. But the season has started well. We're currently third in the league. And tonight we are going to try and get through a big bunch of matches because obviously we don't stream Friday and Saturday. And we want to set ourselves up. If we can, I would like to be ending the season Sunday night, if that's doable. So I'm thinking tonight we're aiming to get to somewhere around this point. And then Sunday night, we just finish the season and then decide what we're going to do from there because my contract is up at the end of the season. I am kind of a feeling that if we don't get promoted, we might jump ship and go somewhere else. If we get promoted, though, I think we probably have to stick around and see what we can do in the second tier in Turkey. So could be a pivotal stream on Sunday night. We shall see. When am I going on a coaching course? When they let me have one? I mean, we could ask now, but with us being 100 grand in debt, I think I know what the answer is going to be, but we'll ask again. But they're just not into sending me on coaching courses, apparently. I mean, I imagine their response is, it's fair enough. What's the point in sending me on a coaching course in Turkey when I still don't speak a word of Turkish? I've been here a year. Still don't even have basic Turkish. I'm an ignorant scumbag. What use is a Turkish coaching course going to be for me? I'm on the course, am I? Oh, my word. I wasn't even paying attention. I just assumed the answer would be no. Oh, well, this changes everything. This is like the fourth time we've asked to go on this course. I was so confident that I wouldn't get to go. I didn't even bother looking out for the response. It was just very much a, yeah, let's go through the motions, have them say no again. We're going on a course. That means we've got to stay in Turkey for at least 4 months because I imagine Football Manager doesn't model this in as much detail as I would like. But if I go and manage in Austria now, surely I can't continue my Turkish national C license in Austria. So I've got to stick here. Oh, should we sign some of these boys? These look good, don't they? What I am going to have to do, see, I've scared you all with the mention of multi-streaming. Here's the benefit of multi-streaming. I'm not going to be able to bum along to the music anymore because the music will only be here. So you're still going to have your perks here on Twitch. The notifications and things are still going to be Twitch specific. The music is only going to be on Twitch. And I'm going to have to stop bumming because otherwise the people on YouTube are going to wonder why I'm bumming. I mean, I'll perhaps do little special one-off bumming streams every now and again. Perhaps I could finally start an OnlyFans and do my bumming on there. That might work. A Patreon. Just for bumming. Oh, that's an actual long throw. We just did an actual long throw. No more of this sort of long throw-ish. That was an actual long throw. It made it into the penalty area. And now we're going to do a goal. Come on. Lovely, lovely, lovely. There's a day I won't be streaming, so we'll perhaps do it so that it comes out in the LOLLUJO 2 that day that there would be a gap. When does LOLLUJO 3 launch? Potentially never. I mean, I have started 2 new channels this week. LOLLUJO Clips and LOLLUJO Shorts. Right, who's this? Tolga Keva, who has played 2 games. Yeah, you're not going to start more games. You're not very good, are you? Can you imagine an American doing Football Manager? Of all the most absurd things. I might as well enter a hot dog eating contest. No, you're not going to play more. You're not very good. There we go. And he just accepted it. It's just like, yeah, no, you're right, boss. I took a bit of a chance coming in here asking for more football, but now you've pointed out to me I'm not very good. Fair enough. I'll sit down and shut up. Please keep paying me. That's management. Have I suddenly got... now I'm doing a course. Have I suddenly got their respect? Because that would be lovely. Right, who's this guy? I mean, are these people making appointments? What is this? Is there a queuing system? Take a ticket like at the deli. What do you want now? You want more games? No. Can I do that thing where I say, well, the last guy dropped it? I don't remember the name of the last guy. That other guy who's not very good came to me recently and then he sat down and shut up. You should do the same. That's what I want to say. You're pretty much a squad player. I wouldn't be happy with that. It's not a good idea. I mean, I'm not paying you for ideas, Effie. I'm the ideas man. So you can just leave if that's how you're going to be. I don't think you're powerful enough to start a mutiny. You're not. In your face, Effie. In your face. Right. Mustafa would now like to start more games. What's going on here? It's almost as if I signed a load of players, told them there'd be star players. And I mean, to be fair, this guy's played 11 games. He hasn't started any of them, but I would counter that with he's averaging a 6.64. So what on earth has he done to persuade me to start him? Nothing is the answer to that question, boys and girls. Absolutely nothing. Hello there, Mustafa. I'm not starting enough for my supposed importance because when you've played, you've been awful. Let's have a look. So Barris has been very good. I've not seen anything from Barris I can't offer as well. Just for clarity, Barris does have a higher average rating and has been scoring goals. So they're two things. Yeah, you're just a squad player now. I can do that. It sounds fair enough. See, he gets it. He's just happy to be a squad player now. Some of them just get it. For goodness sake, what do you want now? You've not scored a goal. And you've got the devil's average. What? I mean, hello. I'm in session again, apparently. Come and tell me what you're disgruntled about. Oh, here we go. Hello. You all right? Right, I'm going to set this one a target. We're well past the point where I have anything to prove. Yeah, well, you're done then. You are done. Hang about. We've dropped from very good to good, by the way. But if I just offer these guys out for transfer, does that stop them being unhappy? No. How about this one? Interesting. Very interesting. And now we're back up to very good. Don't offer them out, change their playing time. Nah, just get rid and I'll sign more. Our squad's too big anyway. Can Anna edit them for me? Probably not, because I'm a controlling monster who needs them edited the way I want them editing. Am I ever going to move out of the closet, by the way? Is that a thing you can ask a person? Carrying everything upstairs on my own and setting it all up again up there? And when do I ever have a week where I don't need to work? Matt, who had surgery on his back last year, he probably is the man to do lots of heavy lifting up and downstairs. Hey, Matt, are you recovered from that back surgery now? Can you carry loads of really heavy things with me? Hey, Sheepdog, who lives an hour away, can you carry loads of heavy things an hour away from your house with me? It's a problem. I had surgery in June, was told no lifting for 6 to 8 months. They didn't say that to me. They said like a couple of months, I think, I wasn't allowed to lift, or no flying for a month. And no lifting for a couple of months. Oh, what's this? A new contract, a 2-year contract. I feel like for a 2-year contract, they're going to have to give me some more finance tokens. £250 a week is not going to get the job done for the next 2 years. Let's talk. Let's try it 350. I'm going to have a 50% promotion wage rise, please. Ah, I see. 325 with a 50% promotion wage rise. Interesting. Can I just have the 50% promotion pay rise then? Yes, I can. There we go. That's a bigger pay rise than I would have. That's a 2-year contract, boys and girls. So that's got me tied down until 2020. Yeah, so if we get promoted this year, I get £125 pay rise. That'll do nicely. I have some skills at a 5. Yeah, I mean, my level of discipline has gone up. So I guess because I'm sacking all these players, I am becoming known as a disciplinarian, which is good. Right. How much is he earning now? I mean, he is our best player, so it doesn't hurt to give him lots of money, but I don't think we can give him as much money as he's asking for. I don't mind him having a promotion wage rise, though. I'd like to lose the non-promotion release clause, though. Oh, my word. Yeah, let's just try and get him to agree to this. I mean, it's already a huge amount of money, yeah. I mean, we tried. We'll have to let him have the release clause when we try again, I guess. I mean, you say that. Last year, I did sit us all down and say, right, as we're all here, the Chapman family, should we discuss the YouTube channel for a moment? Just so we can call this a meeting. They didn't go down well. It didn't go through as a business expense. I was very sad. But yeah, luckily, so many of you are watching LOLLUJO too. I might actually make some money off it. That'd be nice. Once it reaches a certain level, I actually get... Well, it works differently to most YouTubers and their editors. For us, we get to a certain level and I get to share some of the profits off the channel. That'd be nice. We might actually reach that point. I'll let you know when you can all stop watching because you're starting to line my pockets rather than his. Who is this lot that we're playing? Menemen. How good are the Menemen? I just want to click on the Menemens. Because we played against a top tier team before. So this is the Turkish 1 league. Is this the league above us? Oh, I hate computers. So this isn't the top league. This is the next one down, but we're away from home. So we knocked out Pendikspor in the previous round. And now we're playing Menemen, who are looking for promotion from the league above us. And away from home, we should lose this match. Especially because we're having to do it without Ali up front as well. So we're doing it without our striker. Long throw. Here we go. Long-ish throw. That's a penalty kick, though. Can't remember exactly, but it became a Let's Feed Topher's Kids thing. I mean, do your kids like food? Are they going to appreciate that? What league are we in? We're in the 3rd tier in Turkey. Come on. This is what we've talked before about how I am a little bit... I probably don't take the mick as much as a lot of YouTubers do. Because all those Christmas Day present opening videos we've done, I bet there are family vloggers out there who every one of those Christmas presents went down as a business expense because they were bought to be opened up in a YouTube video. And we never did that. I've always erred on the side of caution. Do I have a winning bonus? What, for winning the cup? I mean, we're not going to win the cup. What do I line them with? I mean, at the moment, they're lined with crumbs. I don't know what crumbs they are. And of course, I always have that in my pocket because I have 9. That goes everywhere with me. I couldn't be sat here streaming and not catching Pokemon. What do you think this is? And there's the big game red card, just to make sure we can't win. So we've now got to do it without one of our best defenders and our striker. So poor old Serhat's going to be sacrificed here. When does the Christmas song start? That's why we started talking about Christmas. Probably just Christmas Eve. The Christmas Eve stream will be the only time we do Christmas songs because they get a bit much. When you have to have them everywhere you go. Basically, I'll turn into Christmas mode when I get to the cabin in December. And then when we get back, we've got our Christmas meal, and then I've got my Christmas Eve stream. So by the time you see me on Christmas Eve, I'm going to be jolly and merry. I actually had an email from someone the other day lecturing me about how I should stop trying to force the rebuilds and the tutorials. It's clear from their views that nobody likes them and that I should just do Non-League to Legend 7 days a week. And after I'd finished typing out my curse-riddled response where I called them an entitled blah, 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 I deleted all that. I didn't reply at all to them, but I wrote a reply because I was cross. What was the point I was making? Yeah, they're not supposed to get good views now. They're not for the existing viewers. If I put a tutorial out about how I make a tactic, I don't expect everyone who watches Non-League to Legend to go and watch it because they've already seen me do it in Non-League to Legend. So it's going to get fewer views the day it comes out. But by the end of the cycle, it'll have 150,000 views. And it would have brought more new people into the channel than all but the first episode of Non-League to Legend. And all those little videos like that are one-offs and searchables, they're all about bringing people in over time. They're not about getting quick views now. And yeah, this angry little dweeb really didn't... Oh, he was telling me all the ways I was wrong. Right, who's this? They've offered to loan meat back to me. I mean, why am I selling him then? He's not very good. Why do I want to loan him back? I mean, if he's not going to cost us anything, I guess we'll take him. So they're from the South. So the 3 League Group 2. What level is the 3 League Group 2? I can't click on it. Are they below us? But they're offering to loan him back. So they're offering to pay us money for him, pay his wages, and then he can stay here. They're all offering to loan him back. Fair enough. Yeah, we'll take him back. He's fine. I mean, he's played twice, but we'll take him back for free. I imagine we are going to get a bunch of grumpy boys come to me the day everybody leaves, moaning about squad depth. So I'm bracing myself for that. Tazdemir's now out for months, which is rubbish. Right, there you go. All lots of players leaving. You don't become a billionaire by being nice. Exactly. And then the billionaires buy all the companies. So unfortunately, we have no choice but to use companies that have some kind of unethical link to them. Oh, these are all rubbish. Oh, my word. These are all awful. Oliver, thank you very much for the Prime. Right. So we could get this guy, Ozan Papaka, or K Balki. He's got a good beard. I mean, we'll just get the best one. We just need a body who can play in that role. If he's cheap, I'm happy. 6-month contract, relatively cheap. That works. Because remember, the first team starters aren't the ones who've left. So we're just replacing our backup players here. So cheap contracts to get through to the end of the season to replace the backups works for me. Right. We need players. Why is my director of football not bringing any in? We've got none. Is he still set to do that? He is. Come on, Sezgin, pull your finger out. Get me some loans. Like that? Is that how it's spelt? This guy? This guy, yeah? There he is. Does he earn £925 a week? Now you know how much he earns. He used to play for Batman! New save! We're starting a new save. Oh, wow. They got a vacancy. Follow. If that job becomes available, we are going to Batman. I want to manage Batman and I want to do it now. Batman is a city and capital of the Batman district in Batman province, Turkey. Wow! I mean, their players. Oh, God, has he come in injured? Why has he got a broken nose for? Has he literally arrived and someone smashed him in the face and broken his nose? Immediately. I'd leave again. He'd been at the club 20 minutes. And somebody's broken his nose. It would take me 20 minutes to get in my kit. I need to go to Batman. Is Batman near Ankara? If I can go to see an Ankara match, explore an abandoned theme park, and hang out in Batman, I'm going to be delighted. That is a holiday right there. I just want to be able to tweet, Batman, I'm inside you, when I get there. He's out for 3 to 4 months. None of the trialists are any good. Director of football, please do something. You're just telling me there's no one available for free at all. Loans then. Because we can have unlimited loans. Let's just loan players. Loan all. There should be a loan all button. If they're all free, we'll loan them all. Oh, 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 oh. You love this song, Topher. There you go. We're getting players in. This is what I'm talking about. Oh, my word. Sezgin, what have you got for me here? He's delicious. I didn't get you anything, Sezgin. What can we give it? Do you want a sponge? Oh! I mean, he is a human with limbs. Therefore, can sit on our bench, and it is an improvement on what we had. Right, well, at least the squad's filled out a bit now. Mostly with trash that we're never going to use, but at least we won't be unable to fill a bench again for a little while. So that's a positive. Not sure why a loan spot's been wasted on a backup, because there's no limit on the loans. We've not wasted a loan spot. We've just brought him in just to be here. Just to give the first team someone to train with. Just to come off the bench if we get an injury. Just because you said that, I came from Twitch to TikTok. There you go. Craig has come from Twitch to TikTok. Just to prove me wrong. Thank you, Craig. Halim with the cross. There we go. I'm more famous than Batman on Twitter. Oh, that's a tweet in and of itself. More followers than Batman. We don't stream on Fridays and Saturdays. Stream will be back Sunday night. So we stream 5 nights a week. Sunday through Thursday, about 7 till 10 p.m. UK times. And then the highlights are on LOLLUJO 2, 10 a.m. Monday to Friday. So no stream tomorrow. No stream Saturday. Stream will be back Sunday evening. Batman was second in their league. So if we get promoted and Batman get promoted, we get to play against Batman next year, which would be awesome. There we go. I knew the message was coming. It's a little late than anticipated. They want a goalkeeper. Of course they do. Don't they always want a goalkeeper? Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much. Who's the ringleader? Do I care about this guy? He is our captain. Hi, guys. The squad is perfectly adequate for my needs. That's all well and good, but we're fearful of the effect it'll have on the squad further down the road. We all have our limits, and we really need a few more players around. What, you're worried I'm going to make you play in goal, you plum? And there's the club atmosphere bombing as well. Can we just get rid of him the way we did? I mean, remember, this all stems back to the last mutiny, because the last one was led by our backup goalkeeper, and we dealt with it by getting rid of him. And now we get the knock-on effect. We don't have a good enough backup goalkeeper. So now we get the next mutiny. So we have 2 ways of dealing with it. Either we have 15 days to sign a goalkeeper good enough to make them happy, which we won't be able to do, or we bin off our captain and best centre-back. But then we get the roll-on issue of yeah. There's not going to be a good enough goalkeeper. There's no point. Look, and we've just tried to sign a goalkeeper because I identified myself that we needed one. So the only solution is to get rid of him. Leave it. What's the worst that can happen? Form falls through the floor and we don't get promoted, which is what will happen because that's Football Manager. Anyone saying just leave it, it's fine, hasn't played FM24 and seen the huge impact having 10 unhappy players will have on the way we play. So we want goalkeepers, please. The best one you've got available. You, sir. Can we buy you for £0? No. Do we have any pounds? We have some pounds. We can buy him. We'll give you £1,000. There we go. And then we hope that it's not my scout doing a balls up and just getting it wrong. When was he scouted with that ability? See, he was scouted back in May. So he might not, he was a little bit better than Taha back in May. So there is a good chance he's nowhere near as good as that scout report indicates that he is. Right. Oh, now that's interesting. Transfer list him. He's the ringleader, isn't he? Yeah. So I will transfer list him for that reason, and then I can offer him out. And then maybe we just get a better centre-back in. So let's scout centre-backs as well. I'm only signing a 36-year-old because I just need the best goalkeeper I can get, just to try and stop a mutiny. Because we're going to lose this game now because of the mutiny. And I will emphasise going in the good form we've been in, just to demonstrate it is literally the mutiny. We've not lost since the start of November. So if we lose this next game, it's directly as a result of those players kicking off about something that they don't need to kick off about because it's fine. Yeah, see, there's no way. Oh, no. Okay. See, there's no consistency to it either. We've brought in a rubbish 2.5-star keeper who we're not even going to register because we haven't got room in the squad for him. And that's enough to cheer them up. They're fine now. There is no consistency. So we should win now. Problem solved. You're welcome. It's consistent that people are unpredictable. It is, but that unpredictability shouldn't have such a huge effect on performance. And that's the issue. You shouldn't be able to have a guy go, we need a better backup keeper. Everyone agree, and then them just down tools and refuse to play well until you sign one. That's the part that's not realistic at all. Didn't I see a thing on Twitter that Man United are currently the form team in the Premier League? It's also stupid that it's so by the numbers to fix as well. There's not any, from what I can tell, and I've tried pressing lots of the different buttons. From what I can tell, there's no way to talk them down. It literally is a case of when that happens, you buy the player or sell the troublemaker. They are your only two options. There doesn't seem to be. Maybe as I get deeper into these saves and get a higher reputation, maybe I'll be able to actually negotiate with my players. But certainly at both Tamworth and Ankara, it's very much a case of as soon as someone kicks off, the only way to solve it is to just bend over and let them have their way with you. Right, boys and girls, that is going to be the end of the stream. We are ending the stream top of the league and cruising, hopefully. We are 3 points clear with, what is it, a 34-game season, so 11 games to go. We'll get those 11 games in on Sunday night. So Sunday night, fingers crossed, we win the league and then see where we end up next, whether we go and manage Ankara in the second tier, whether we jump ship to Batman or whether we go shopping somewhere else. The window is not closed yet, Tofano, so there might be more transfer shenanigans on Sunday as well. But for now, it is, let's just enjoy being top of the league, shall we? Let's find somebody to raid.